back on OBS. We should be live again.
Nice.
Sweet. All right. Now make sure I'm streaming the game to you. If I can find, there it is. So how was your Thanksgiving yesterday?
It was only me, my mother, and my sister.
That's nice.
Everyone else just left. Ugh. So we're back in...
Metro
Where are you
Fusion.
at?
I am in Sector 2. I realized that I had the gravity suit, so I'm trying to find the speed booster so that we can go fight Nightmare and collect the MacGuffin that we need for the end game. Oh, hey, Midnight. Glad to see you're back. I'm gonna make an announcement. I guess.
Are you gonna announce?
Yeah, everyone. Sorry about the double ping, but fixed my router. Stream is back live. There we go. There we go. I'm seeing Ben start doing more of the banana stuff. It's funny that I'm associating bananas more with Balatro than Donkey Kong. Then again, I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza, so. Do you have Bonanza, Gabe?
Do I have an answer? Yes.
Is it good?
It is, but it's definitely, you can tell that it's not a game that it was made for the Switch 2.
Yeah, it kind of gives stuff Switch 1 vibes, and it was just made pretty for Switch 2.
It was original. You can tell that it's originally made for 1 because there are moments where they kind of like trucks.
Hmm.
And
Why
that's
would
not
all-
an issue of hardware, that's an issue of software.
Yeah, the coding. It's not like my Animal Crossing island, which is now chugging. Like, it's so funny how much it chugs. But it looks so pretty. Guess my ambitions were much higher than what Nintendo had taken into account for their baby system for babies. And I'm a baby, so I'll play the baby systems for babies, because Prime 4. I hear that at least the Prime 4 Switch 1 version will run at 30 frames per second, so I'm happy for that. Hey, more ball bombs. Okay. Kind of a whatever item at this point in the run, but... technically something we don't have, so let's go to sector 1. There's an item or two I should be able to get with a suit of gravity. Mavity suit for your Doctor Who fans. I'm gonna put a bomb. It's once again that point in the randomizer run where it's like I need one item, and it becomes a little fetch quest in of itself to find the item. I believe it has to be in sector 1 because or sector 3 also has an item. If it's not one or the other, then I guess I'll go back to sector 5 now that I have a pseudo grab of Mavity. The Mavity suit. Mavity suit to Mavity. Alright, hold on. There we go. It's so quiet in here.
I like the colors of that fusion suit.
Yeah, it's the whatever color palette you pick. This is what the gravity
I didn't
suit
pick.
looks like. You didn't pick?
Nope.
You
All the
just-
colors you've seen are randomized.
Well, very convenient. Yeah, we got such a nice color scheme. Hello, Mr. Orf. How are you doing, Brian? We're back. Power bomb. Not what I wanted.
What did you want?
We won speed booster. So it's literally a hunt for the speed booster. And that's because there is the nightmare boss gives a Metroid as one of the as its item, so we need that to finish the game. But I need speed booster to be able to leave the room, so I cannot defeat nightmare and then leave the room, because in the way this game works, the warp feature warps you back here, but also resets your save file. Sort of like if you pressed a soft reset. Otherwise, we would have just fought Nightmare, you know? There is another item in this sector I can get.
Is there?
Yes. I need the gravity suit in particular to grab it. Yeah, I can't. I forego, I can't do that. I don't have the speed booster. Oh, hey, Taco.
Hello.
Happy late Thanksgiving.
Did you do anything for Thanksgiving or?
No, just watch football.
I don't really watch football.
Me neither, but Croco really likes football, so I was watching it with him. Oh, another missile. He has no recollection. I cannot wait for next week, guys. I'm gonna die.
I already pre-purchased it.
I might have to do it. Do we know what time on like Wednesday comes out or whatever? Recollection, you says midnight.
For me, it comes out at 11 p.m. Wednesday, so
10 p.m. for me, I guess. Cause
I'm gonna wait the day after because I'm gonna buy it on the local store. It's gonna cost me like $10 less.
Oh yeah. Well, you know me. I have to buy a digital. I'll suffer the wrath of $120. He's gonna pass out. I'm
Yeah.
already passed out. This is just my passed out
That's a
self
very
playing
orange
game.
screen.
Well, we're under lava. Diffusion missiles. Okay.
Ooh.
That's actually also useful because there's an item or two. Yeah, I can
God, the
get.
bit rate because of the orange and blue and the bubbles.
Yeah, right. It's just it's also orange on my screen. I think that's an area that just looks orange in general. So I remember it the same on the GBA. Also, Brian is saying hi to you, Midnight, from the Beyond chat. No, wait, Midnight is in the Beyond chat room because it's purple.
Hey, purple.
What if it was purple? Do you think that the other suit upgrade, because these games always have an extra suit upgrade, is going to be purple? Or is it going to be, like, I don't know, orange again? What if it was purple?
What if it was purple?
Once we're done with Prime 4, we'll have to get back to finish Pokemon Infinite Fusion and the rest. Just cuz. I like watching purple, man. Yeah, do you just want to come over and watch purple? We'll all watch purple next week. Anyways.
What if we watch blue?
I can make that happen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Watch
I know
blue
that I
and
know
purple.
everybody knows the joke I'm gonna do, but I'm still gonna do it.
See, my joke is that I'm red-green colorblind.
Oh gosh, my joke is that I'm a fancy neat character called Blue. We are not the same. Me. Are you getting any of the amiibos? No?
What?
Are you getting any of the amiibos?
No, amiibos are too fucking expensive now.
No, they're called amiibos.
Amiibos?
Yeah, amiibo.
The actual thing, that's what they're called.
No.
Of
I
course
was about
not.
to be like. I mean, it could be like Tigrex or Tigrex.
Yeah,
know?
I know.
Like,
It could happen at any moment, and you would have been none the wiser. It's just that the blind fave is so funny that I just have to tell you.
Well,
now.
I mean, I have to believe you after me gaslighting you in the Sonic song for so long.
That's true.
No, they're obviously called Emiibos.
Emiibos. I believe it's called Emiibos now.
Aren't they
Because
called amigos?
they looked at the Labubus and they want to capitalize on that trend.
Oh God.
What's the difference at this point?
None.
If
Well,
you
no,
think-
there's a difference. Amiibos are still not randomized.
Exactly, and well, they might not be randomized in the box, but they might as well be randomized because you don't know whether or
Sure.
not the store is going to have it. The joke I was going to say is like, oh, it's like the Labubus, but instead of it being on a blind box, you know which amiibo you're going to get. The trick is finding the freaking amiibo. Soon, I know, Mewtwo. I know, I'm so excited. And I already...
Less than a week.
It's less than a week, and once Prime 4 is done, we'll go back to finish all those other streams. I definitely still want to do the Poke Rogue. I'm salty that I have not been able to clear that one, not even gonna lie. It's just that, for my baby brain, there's so many new, like, megas, and all the gimmicks of all the Pokemon games are, like, sandwiched into one, and my tiny brain cannot handle it. I am more hyped from Prime 4. Yeah, me too. It's the most anticipated game in my ever. You know, there's no game that I'm more excited or more curious about than Prime 4. Impossible. If we were watching Purple, does that mean we were also watching both Red and Blue? Yes, exactly. You were watching both of them together. Don't worry about it. We can go fight Ridley. Chad, do you want to lose your hearing? I know Taco does.
What?
Yeah, you want to lose your hearing, right?
Oh yeah, no. Well, I could just do that on command. I have the soundboard of it.
Oh my gosh, true. But this is funnier, because it's the actual thing, I guess. If they ever remake Hoenn, I'd lose my mind, so I know how you feel. Didn't they remake Hoenn?
Yes. No. Yes.
Yeah, right?
Pokemon Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
2014. Yeah.
That one was fantastic, honestly. A
Yeah,
lot of people
that
Yeah,
hate it, I
it's
don't know
one of
why.
the good remakes.
It's one that I actually go back and replay. I would consider that to be the highest compliment I can give it. From the 3DS era, it's the one Pokemon game I play the most. And I know that there's the nostalgia bias in it, but
And there's also the too much water that got it.
yeah, and there's also
lower
too
view than
much
the
water
original one.
meme that
I really enjoyed the Latios and Latios free flying.
Me too.
yes, like I don't none of those ideas ever came back. I guess you could say more or less the you got the lizards in the whatever game and then the bird in Arceus, but those are gliding more than flying. I would love an Emerald remake. I'd get the physical edition. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't consider Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire a Gen 3 remake like that because there's no Battle Frontier and shit. Where's Waldo? No. Where's Amiibos? Alright, chat. Crank your volume up to 100 right now. Trust me. If you're just, like, not
All
looking at the screen, just trust me. Crank it up. It's a
Okay.
banger song.
I have it cranked up.
I had to lower it on my stream, but my ears. Like, I'm pretty sure that if I leave this at 100, I'm just gonna try it. He's gonna do one scream at 100. I'll be quiet.
Okay.
I just want to see how loud he is. He's that loud. He's so fucking
Ow.
He's so loud.
It is him. It's Ridley.
It's Ridley.
Yeah.
It's actually a much difficult boss fight because you don't have plasma beam. So the charge shots don't do multi-hit. So I just gotta do the second release strategy. Fire every missile. Now. Fire, 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 fire. Don't let them through. Wow, he's chunky. Oh. Die already. There we go. Petition to rename it to Ah! Ridley's just embracing his inner bird. Wow, that's a loud. Makes you wonder what Nintendo said. All right, Ridley, loud. Neo Ridley ASMR to shoot or Metroid on X parasites. to shoot or Metroid X parasites too. Missile tank. Boo. Hello there, chat member. How you doing? You excited for Prime 4? I sure am. I don't know, Gabe, Taco, if you know, but we also do know what the Amiibos do. Now we actually...
The Amiibo.
Yeah. What do the Amiibos do?
So, the Prime 4 Varia Suit Amiibo makes it that you can choose... It unlocks like a music player mode when you're riding the bike, so you can change the music that you listen to when you're riding the bike.
Oh man, they locked that behind an amiibo.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know. They didn't confirm or anything if you can get some of these from just playing the game. But they did confirm that there's a heart mode that is unlocked after you beat the game, like the other primes. So who knows? Who knows? They haven't really said. We don't really know if this year just 100% locked behind the amiibos, but
Okay.
the amiibo also gives you like a free energy tank, similar to how it worked in Metroid Dread. Then the Viola bike amiibo gives the bike a different skin. Again, don't know if that's something that's unlocked, and then you get like a special tank for the boost of your bike or some shit along those lines. Then the Silex amiibo merely unlocks the 100% ending for free. So you don't have to worry about collecting all the items. You just tap the amiibo, finish the game, you still unlock all the endings that way. But he also says a voice line when you tap it, apparently.
Ooh.
So you can hear Silex say, shit!
I hope so.
Could you imagine if Silex just went, fuck? You just tap the amiibo and he, like, stubs his toe or some shit. Right, I'm just trying to see where we can go. The Yola amiibo unlocks Adam's Spotify playlist. Nintendo, you wanted how loud? The one developer. Yes! Well, there's a item. There's a couple items we can get in Sector 5. I'll go there first. I'll be honest, I'm very, very much enjoying the Fusion Randomizer much more than I thought I was going to do.
You died again.
I died again.
You died again.
Wow. Why, internet?
Now the question is, are you willing to pay $40 for a amiibo?
The Viola bike?
or
I'm gonna restart OBS and see. Hold on.
I will be right back. I will be right back.
And I'm back.
Yeah, we're still having the issues.
You're alive from my end, at least. That's for sure.
Well, I'm gonna try and continue, I guess.
Yep.
But I don't know why it would be happening. I resetted the router, I resetted OBS, I resetted everything.
When it happens, try to do internet speed check.
I did, and
Let me check on something real quick.
Know that.
There we go. North America. Huh? Well, so a few weeks back, Cloudflare had an issue, an outage,
Oh yeah,
and
right.
it's still trying to recover.
Yeah,
OBS streaming is part of Cloudflare.
it's just
Just
that we didn't have those issues on Tuesday, and that was closer to the Cloudflare.
yeah, but they're trying
outage.
to fix it, and that just makes so other
Yeah.
issues pop.
I'm just chilling here for 10 more minutes. I think it will work on purple again. In general, the issue is not on your end, it's on our end. And by ours, I mean mine. But now I see OBS back in the green again. This is really unfortunate.
Oh yeah, stream back.
Hooray. So we're back under Boob Enjoyers. I just think that Veal Star is neat, but for different reasons. Alright, if we're back, I'm gonna keep playing then. But yeah, the what I was trying to say earlier is that I do not like the fact that the amiibos have all these things locked behind them, but at the same time, I can't say for sure whether or not they're actually these features are hard locked behind amiibos. Is it all right now? I believe so. I'm not sure. Oh no! As soon as I say that, I see it going into the red again.
It's lagging a little bit, but it looks fine for now.
Do you think it might be the game?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Alright, yeah, I don't think it would
yeah.
be.
Why? Yeah. When I say that out loud, it's as silly as it sounds. Lamau brain under. Dude, what is Sakuyamon X? I don't really know that. I don't know that Digimon.
Did you saw season 3?
Yes.
Where with Gelsomon, you remember the fox?
Oh yeah.
Sakuyamon X is just the anti-virus version.
I just remember Sakuyamon, and I like Sakuyamon, but I didn't know there was an X variant.
Most Digimons have an X variant.
Like, Gen 2, 3, and 4 have some of my favorite Digimons, more than Gen 1.
And 4.
Ma, there's a cat stealing the Wi-Fi. Is way too hot? Oh my gosh, I guess I'll have to look at that later. Oh my gosh.
I sent you the
Yeah, but my internet is dead. I liked vanilla Sakuyamon. I don't know about the X because I haven't seen it. I wouldn't be able to tell.
I sent you the X version.
Oh, okay, hold on. Is it like an X parasite? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I think I prefer the previous DG Evolution, the regular Sakuyamon a little bit more. The missing the black accents for the gold really hurts the design in my size. I
agree.
My opinion. Like, I felt like the original one was perfect. It's fun.
Gold, purple, and black. Just
yeah, I love that. I love that color.
Gold,
white, and black is like my favorite color combination. So I'm a sucker for it. So seeing it on like the more stoic Digimon character of the season was like the reason why I liked her more. I never really liked Gilmon growing up because he seemed too stupid for when I was a kid. He seemed very much dumb, even for kid me's tastes. And then what was the other one? The green one. I keep forgetting his name. Renamon, Gilmon, and who was the third?
Terriermon.
Terriermon. I like Terriermon.
Momontai.
I do like Gilmon's like final evolution where he's like an actual knight in the armor. I thought that was cool.
Dukemon.
Yeah, I think that one looks pretty sick, all things considered, but my favorite Digimon was Beelzemon, so. And if not, it would probably be Terriermon, and a tie between Terriermon and Renamon. And one is because I'm a sucker for the Stoic Ninja archetype, and the other one because he's a silly little bean. Here's my question. Do you know if Prime 4 is going to be available on Switch 1? Yes, it will be available on the Switch 1. When Nintendo had their Switch 2 Treehouse presentation and they showcased a Metroid Prime 4 demo, they did confirm that the game is still Switch 1. When you look at the trailers for the game, it says the Switch 1, Switch 2 logo, specifically on the Direct. And the main differences are going to be the frame rate and the graphic resolution. Switch 2 version can either have a performance mode, in which is 4K resolution at 60 FPS, or either that or a 1080p at 120 frames per second. The Switch 1 is just locked at, I believe, 720 docked, 960. 720 handheld, 960 docked, just like Prime Remaster and Dread, and then hard cap at 30 frames per second, which is unfortunate given the fact that Prime Remaster and Dread run at 60 in the system, but I can understand that also Prime 4 is a much bigger game. Holy crap. You know? Why are most of the Digimon hot waifus? Just asking out of curiosity, says Mewtwo. Gabe?
Say what?
Mewtwo asked that why do Digimons just turn into hot waifus? Asking for curiosity.
They just do.
They just do. It's been like that since forever.
Yeah. I mean
between
so,
Angemon and Angewamon, like you just don't ask questions. It's been there since day one.
So Digimons are born because those are data and informations from the internet. So there's hot waifus because, like, hot women in the internet.
Or hot drawings of hot women's on the internet. I have been staring at the wrong franchise. I know, right? Not to mention that at least Digimon as a franchise isn't afraid of trying different ideas and offer variety of side games with their roster of monsters and stuff.
I mean, Digimon had a card game at one point.
I mean, it had a card game in the beginning and it has a new card game over...
Oh, no, not C-A-R-D. K-A-R-T.
What is the difference with the K?
That is a racing game like Mario Kart.
Oh, kart. Okay, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. yeah, racing, kart racing. I understood card. Jack Cat brained. But yeah, my favorites were Beelstar and Sakuya, and then there's, I think it's Minerva, or her evolution. I don't really know them by name that much. One of them is cheating, because it's the female version of my all-time favorite Digimon. The other one is just nostalgia purposes. And then the last one is because... neat, I guess. Why does water get wet? Because it does. It just works. Todd. Is that a Todd Howard Todd? Leather jacket? Leather jacket man? I don't know how much I'll be able to explore of Sector 6 with what I have in store, but we'll try. There's a lot of items here, but if I remember correctly, a lot of them just require the speed booster. So wait, the internet is responsible for the female Digimon and the male. Both of them.
The internet is responsible for everything.
Yeah, they're technically responsible from the waifu Digimons to the hellish abomination Digimons that want to destroy all life. Nothing acquired.
Amazing.
Can we get a bit? Can we get it? I didn't know those were here too. Yeah, it's a Howard Todd reference. Thanks, Mewtwo. Appreciate it. Thanks for your 1 bit. Your contribution is appreciated. Oh, box is here. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Chat, new box tech, new box tech. Ah, I thought it could be perfect. I thought I could just keep him there forever. Oh boy. Yeah,
You're
I think that
doing
for
well,
the amiibo
sweetie.
sub, I'm probably just gonna do the silly I got amiibo cards to do that instead.
Yeah.
If I were to buy one, it's the Silex, and it's mostly because I want a figure of Silex. I love the Viola
Because
suit and
he's
the
never
bike,
gonna
but
get a
$40
Silex.
is still $40. I can buy Somnium Files for that price, or invest that on the Figma, which I wouldn't be surprised if a year or two from now there's suddenly Samus, Viola suit, and bike Figmas. And I would find that to be more worthwhile investment than Amiibos. Amiibos, I'm sorry. Missile Tank. Chad, do you have a favorite Amiibo figure you've bought? If so, why? Even if you haven't bought it, what would you consider to be your favorite Amiibo and why? Mine's the Dank Samosa amiibo, because it's the only figure there is of Dank Samosa, surprisingly enough. Missile, missile, missile. I blame Taco.
What did I do?
A
lot.
A lot. Actually, quite a lot, and I'm very thankful for
Hmm.
it. I've never bought an amiibo. Like, a Mewtwo one years ago, but never got it. Yeah, I can understand that. I did really get a lot of amiibos because Nintendo characters have been some of my favorite pop culture characters in general. So, like, you know, I got Captain Falcon and Star Fox characters that never really get figures anyways, because I just wanted to have a figure of these characters since I was a kid. There's now this thought in my head. What's Metroid's in-universe lore reason for the Choso to invert the Morph Ball? Why did some alien burst things to create a tech that can turn anyone into a ball? Well, the in-lore reason for that is bird magic. Because they could. I don't mean to throw, like, the ha-ha-ha cheese, get out of jail free answer, but there really is no reason, or there's still no in-lore reason for that. The way I've always interpreted it is because It's much easier for a bird, which normally has like hollowed bones and stuff like that, to I guess roll in a safety way than trying to crawl or whatever. Um, so like I always took it as a way that they can either hide because you're looking for, if say you're infiltrating a planet and you get found out by your enemies, they're looking for a big bird person type of guy that they don't know that they can turn into a ball. So you're find out the troop, and you're running around, and they can hide in plain sight, or better by just reducing their size into a morph ball and hiding behind a certain structure or make themselves appear more inconspicuous. At the same time, it could be good, I guess, for other purposes as well. But that's like, I guess, a shower thought. I regret not buying it. It was surprisingly a good figure for the price. I mean, yes, it is. I have it on my desk right now because it's the one Pokemon amiibo I bought because Mewtwo's always been. Well, I don't need to explain to you why Mewtwo's so cool and stuff like that, but it's the amiibo. I'd say was worth it. I wanted the SH figure arts because you can post a tail and all that other stuff, but I like the pose that the Mewtwo's already on with the amiibo, and yeah, that's why I kind of got it. It's always been one of my favorite Pokemons in general. Mewtwo's considered legendary, right? Or not, because he's
Mewtwo is
man-made.
legendary, yeah.
Even though he's, like, artificial?
Yeah, Genesis is also artificial and he's legendary. Oh, he's a mythic.
Yeah. It's mythics are kind of like... All mythics are kind of legendaries, aren't they? Yes, that's Mewtwo.
The mythic
right.
are just called mythic because they're rarer than a legendary. Lore-wise, but really mythic just means, hey, this we can put on an event and people have to go to stores.
Yeah. More, sell more, buy more. More. Buy, sell. More. I'm trying to figure out what item I can get that doesn't require the speed booster. Well, I'll go to Sector 4, see if I can lower the water. This is actually tricky, and I love it. I don't have amiibos. Or a favorite amiibo. If I did, I would probably be a Metro to Zelda one. Either Samosa or Midna. Yeah, okay. My lore reason for the space birds to follow the space worms in their small tunnels. Yeah, I guess. That could work. Hold on, maybe there's a boss I haven't... A Midnight amiibo? We already have 2 versions of those. They come in either Kirby flavors or rat flavors. Choose your poison.
Life size. They already are in life size.
They already are to scale. You two, what are you talking about? I've even fought all the bosses, Ceres, except for Ceres, but last time we fought Ceres, he didn't drop the speed booster. Mina is an amiibo, true to scale. Yeah, I can confirm. I met her with her. Gabe could punt her across the horizon. The tricky part is that I don't have a way to turn off the electrical waters. So I would probably just have to, like, speed run through it. Welcome back to the stream. We're all very excited for Prime 4. For Prime 4 Beyond. Let's hope that the game goes
We're
beyond our
beyond
expectations.
excited.
Yeah, I'm beyond excited for it. Alright, I'm gonna try something. This might not work. Oh. Oh no, yeah, I'm still taking damage. It's just a missile tank.
I'm
Well, that
guessing
worked.
that's electrified water.
Yeah, that worked better than I expected. Yeah, the water is electrified because these cables, these life cables are exposed underwater, so the challenge is to the part of the puzzle is to deactivate them by lowering the water level so that you can also just return and leave this area afterwards. I don't have any thoughts, chat member, because like it says on the top of the stream, I'm not looking at anything regarding Prime 4, so I don't know anything about anything. I only watched the Viola Bike September Direct, and that was it. I don't know anything else I have shown since then, so my opinions or thoughts is that I have none because I don't know. And I wanted to keep it that way. I've waited so long for this game in general. If you want to know what are my thoughts, I suggest you consider stopping by on the launch stream of the game and or keep an eye on the channel because I will stream my full-on blind opinions in the game. I don't know anything aside from I saw Samus had a bike. I was like, all right, that's enough. I think I'm properly hyped for this game anyways, so I'll just go under my rock. See people excited for the game, but there's this character called Miles, which has ruined the hype for them. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything because I don't know who this Miles is, and I don't intend on knowing who this Miles is until I get the game, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, I'm not letting anything or anyone, like, mess with my own excitement or my own expectations for the game, so that way, I don't know, I could just experience it for my own, make my own thoughts and stuff like that without having any preconceived notion or standards of things. After observing the space armadillo and the space anteater, space hedgehog, they have made a basis for it. And then after seeing Arachnus, they made the boost ball. Source from, trust me, I made the fuck up. We haven't told him, so please don't either. Incredible Valley. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I feel like in today's economy, in today's zeitgeist and stuff like that, everybody's already on, like, the moment something is published, everybody's doing this mad dash race to just put their thoughts online with, this will, blank is saving Metroid, or blank is ruining blank, you know? So, like, I decided that given the fact that I've been waiting for Prime 4 for 17 years, or so, I just wanted to see when the game was out and kind of have an idea of what is new for this game in terms of the gameplay. And, you know, between the first couple of trailers showing the psychic abilities, the Viola suit, the bike, I feel like I saw enough for me to be excited over the thing. So instead of looking at more Nintendo trailers, because I'm in the train that I wish they did not reveal that Ravenbeak was a thing in the game before the game came out, that I decided to not look at anything else beyond starting from the Survive trailer onwards. So that's another trailer I didn't even see. But I am more so like, all right, I'd rather just get the game, play it for myself, and chat, talk about why I feel the things that I feel, and then go online and see what other people are thinking once I finish the game and I properly had my thoughts on it. I guess I'm trying to emulate that same experience that I had with the original games when they came out, and there was no internet in Zeitgeist or whatever, where everybody is Powerbomb tag, you know, talking about the game. That I'd rather just wait, like, you know, a few more weeks and just experience it for myself, and just be completely surprised in what the things are in store for me. So that would have been my suggestion for anybody who's excited over the game. It's just like, already, if you're already excited for what's been showed, just stop looking at more things. Be it content that other people do, or Nintendo posts, and just like wait for the game, play it, make your own thoughts, and then go back and see. You know, like the corruption teaser is from 2007. Why would I want to see blank person's opinion on this? That includes, like, you know, my own. That's why I haven't made the videos. When there's not much to be had because we only have previews of the game. I'm excited for Excited Albert. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I do hope that if you're genuinely curious of what my thoughts may be and why, that you might consider subbing and coming over when the game is actually out, because I plan to stream the full-blown playthrough and then upload it onto the VOD channel, just like I did with Dread. If you're curious about that. Oh, there's the speed booster. Game over. Game over, guys. Game over.
Now you're gonna go to Nightmare?
Yeah, but I'll first collect the things that are here. I gotta make my way to Nightmare anyways. So I either need to find a save room or just walk my way back in general. And I'm, like, very far away. So it gives us a nice chance to talk. You know? But it's just saying that. Like, I feel like it's very easy with today's internet ecosystem to get spoiled on surprises, so that once you get it in the game, you're no longer excited, and that sort of might make the experience more underwhelming because you know what to expect from it. And just being the first to post the opinions or thoughts or reactions for clicks, and you know, I gave that a try when Dread came out because I wanted to help the channel grow and stuff. But you know, when I saw how little of it, and it felt so inconsequential for the hours I spent on making a script, pulling my thoughts and theories, most of which were correct in the end of the day. I guess that's my one humble brag I get to do. It just wasn't as... I didn't feel like, alright, in the long run, when I don't... Those are not videos I feel inclined to go back and look, so I don't want to do it. I remember being stuck in this area for so long in my first playthrough. Yeah, same here, dude. I think this is definitely like the room where everybody just gets absolutely stuck. The area that everybody just gets lost in. So, you know, that's just my thoughts. If I always try to give you guys my genuine reactions and stuff. So I feel that if I went and had a preconceived notion of what to expect, it's not the same, you know. A misil. Lol, I guess I could go to Nightmare from that area, but I'm gonna go here. Albert will explode when Silex shows up in the game. I'm gonna explode when I hear him talk, because apparently he talks. According to the amiibo. That's super cool. I mean, I should have, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they spoke. It's not like I already know the characters talk, given what they showed in the treehouse for Prime 4 when the Switch 2 was unveiled, but, you know. I don't know how Silex sounds like. Do you think he'll say, like, he'll go, like, at one point in the game, he'll go, like, shit, when he sees Samus walk in and stuff? That'd be very
I think
fun.
he's gonna go, like, he's gonna be like, oh, SpaghettiOs.
Mom spaghettis. Silex, why do you hate the Federation so much? They banned the Mom Spaghetti song.
And then he will reply like,
SableTube just posted, I hope the Silex does the armpit fart noises at Samus to assume dominance. Or some stuff. Oh my gosh. What would you do, Chad, if you, like, Samus goes fight Silex and Silex just goes 6-7? Would you just stop being a Metroid fan?
Yes.
I would.
I would throw myself into the sea. The old sable-toothed in the sea. Alright, but what if he showed up, like, what if he shows up, right? And he says that he needs 6 keys to finish the plan that is taking him 7 years.
I'll
What about
shoot
if he-
myself at that point.
God. Unfortunately, I live in a landlocked country. Well, you can always go and find the lake. Or a river. I would do an SR3D8. By that, do you mean you would do, like, you would crash yourself, you would crash a station onto yourself? Or you would get completely infested by X-parasites?
Or blow up.
Both.
Yeah, but they blow up by crashing a satellite into himself. I would bully him. Okay, but what if it's like Adam says, Samus, the reaction chain in Sector 6 is now attacking Sector 7?
Look, if that happens, I'm gonna take a very angry picture of myself and send it to you.
That's probably the funniest. It's just, I'll take an angry picture of myself.
And with no context.
No context, just send it. Give Silex a wedgie and a Nuji. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it could be like, we don't know. All of the above, okay. Galal, getting stuck here for the first time in this stage. I remember seeing a few comments on a YouTube video playing their background music with the same thing. Yeah. Chat, what is your favorite sector in this game? I heard that Sector 6 and 7 are very popular. There's no Sector 7.
I have enough.
I know you do. But unfortunately, I've disabled those, so you're not Pawn who redeemed it before it was gone. I'm sorry, Taco. I would install MS Copilot on Adam, Microsoft Copilot on Adam if he says that. I will convert into an eldritch being, release my own parasite like fungal spores into the world if I heard her say that, and blame Adam. Well, I'm not saying about Samus. Samus won't say it. It's Silex who's saying it. Samus is not saying Jack or Diddle. She's staying quiet, you know? I'm talking about Silex. I just have a sad news for fun fact for chat to realize regarding Metroid that I can curse everybody right now with. But I'm not.
I mean, cannot be worse than the
Oh no,
the
it's
fun
very
fact
bad.
that
It's
tell
very
people
bad. I
about-
probably would curse it forever for some people.
I mean, would it be worse than when I tell people the truth about Indiana Jones and the Riders of the Lost Ark?
Of the what now?
Riders of the Lost Ark.
What about the Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Indiana Jones being on the movie has no benefits or detriment or any impact on the movie.
Yeah, true. When you think about it.
Yeah, the Nazis would have still found the Ark. The Nazis would have still opened it, and,
And they
would
still would have
died.
melted their faces.
Yep.
Forgot how creepy his face looks when it starts to melt. Yeah, I'd say I'm not angry, just disappointed. Okay. I mean, but yeah, I do have a fun fact that, like, it's as bad as... It's probably worse than that in terms of Metroid.
Tell me.
Well, if Ridley were to show up in Metroid Prime 4, it would be his 6th appearance in a Metroid game, but his 7th boss fight in a Metroid game.
Is that how you really want to just?
Huh?
Is that how you want to end this friendship?
No, but I'm saying a fact. You can't blame me. I said it was cursed. You asked me, now you can't blame me on it. It's just an observation of how many times you fight Ridley in how many Metroid games. Albert, I swear to effing gosh. Gab, Mewtwo's calling you.
I see.
We can count it, chat. We can count it. I've seen discussions online about the creation of the Metroids. The Choso created them to predators, as predators that to hunt the X, but they also get very hostile towards the life forms that are not the X. Yes, and the reason Samus Returns more or less gives us about that, or sort of hints at, is it was the Aeon energy they consumed. Because all living beings in SR38 seem to generate Aeon when defeated. It's sort of like a life force of sorts. Might be the same energy that the Metroids consume that makes them such a threat. And it was that same Aeon energy which caused them to mutate into, like, you know, the Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and Omega Metroids, which messes with their genetic code. Therefore, they no longer follow the orders of the Chozo so easily. And caused some Thohas to, you know, ask the Mockings for backup. Which leads to the events of Chosen Memory 11 and stuff. But they were their main intent was to be used. You even see it in the Chozo memories of Samus Returns. You see the Chozos just chilling with Metroids by their side, and more or less them commanding them to attack certain things. So you could imagine that the Chozos were just carefully using the Metroids to secure their own facilities from would-be X-parasites, but not necessarily just unleashing them into the ecosystem. That just happened when the Aeon energy caused them to mutate, and now the Chozos could no longer control their creations. Then if Silex says it, I'll project my bioelectric mental energy into the game and onto Samus and make her turn into a humanoid Metroid again and drain Silex's life force, and the Silex trilogy never happens. Man, that unsub button is looking mighty, mighty pressable. Tempting. I mean, it was just you can't blame me. It's not my fault that there's been...
I mean, we can.
There's been 6 Ridley has appeared in 6 Metro games. And then in one of them, he conveniently has 2 boss fights. For this math to work out. You can blame Retro for it.
Blame you for it.
Alright, hold on. Let me count it, because I made this as a shit post. There is Metroid Zero Mission. I'm not gonna count the remake and the original game as separate games, you know? For this particular stuff. There's Zero Mission where you fight him once. Mecha Ridley is technically a different being. Then you fight him in Metroid Prime as Meta Ridley. Then you fight him in Corruption, in which case you fight him as Meta Ridley and Omega Ridley, which both are the same person. So that's 3 for 4. Then you fight him in Samus Returns, which is his 5th game, his 4th game and 5th boss fight. And then you fight him in Fusion, which is his 6th and 7th. And then you fight him in... Oh no, we're 1 over. Damn, 1 over because of Other M. It would have been so funny. Yes, I am wrong, but it's the fact that you guys believe me, which is great and funny. I'm so sorry. Yes, the sheer fact is that the joke was that I could just go and say some cursed stuff like that and force somebody to just look at it. I know. It's not whether or not you guys believe me. It's that I did the bit and you guys followed along with it, and I appreciate the bit. You know, thanks, guys. You're the Metro guy. We have to believe you. Well, I'm also encouraging people to do their own research. Don't take my word for it. You know. Think. Therefore, you can be. What comes after Omega Ridley? Nothing. He dies, and then he just becomes Ridley again. Take Albert's word as fact. Well, yeah, be taking Midnight's word that my word is fact, but not that I'm saying that my word is fact, so. Alright, to change it from a less cursed bit, I guess. Chat, if you could bring back one, like, let's assume there's the one nostalgia boss, like Kraid and Dread. Who would you pick? Who would be the best choice, and why is it Crocomire?
Ganondorf.
Fame Metroid Man says not to believe him. Alright, 8. Yeah, because when I asked people to believe me about, like, all the things I was saying for, like, Dread and Samus Returns and all this other stuff, and nobody believed me. So maybe if I say the opposite, people will start believing me. Maybe. I was gonna say Dragon because I feel not many people remember Dragon. I feel like enough people, the same amount of people remember Dragon and Crocomire. I've never stopped believing in you except your fanfics. What fanfics? Oh, you're gonna tell me that the Samus and Elma isn't a thing? If so, then how do you explain both games and both characters being advertised side to side in the Nintendo 2024 Christmas catalog, and that the year 2025 starts with with Xenoblade X and new content, in which a character calls Elma Princess, which is the same nickname Anthony gave to Samus and Other M, and then the year ends with Metroid Prime 4. Orpheon knows too much about Metroid. I believe him if he said Samus was a Mexican man. Oh my gosh. Well, no, she's a K-12 Bert lady. You paid for that content. Yeah, I mean, of course I paid for it. I want to support the games that I love. It's not a fanfic. It's an actual fact. I call my grandma Princess. Is she Samus Kappa? No, but she could be. She could be. The problem is that your grandma is not being called. You are calling your grandma Princess, and last time I checked, you're not a Federation military person who has a history with a character from their youth, and then you happen to know one big secret about them, and you say this while you're in space in a very tough situation. But yeah, you know, she might be. You never know.
Unrelated.
Grandmas make for the fiercest beings in the world. So
That is true.
have you ever seen Grandma and Samus in the same place? Yes, of course. I play Metro with my grandma.
Is this the first time that we see the SAX?
I know people freeze the SAX, but I just fight it like this. They can't do anything.
It's very green.
Huh?
It's very green.
Yeah, it's very green. It's sick. The SAX is just sick, man. It's sick with envy. I bet that Silex is the leader in secret. I don't think he's James. I don't think he's James Pierce. Saxophone, yeah. Can we get a bit for saxophone, please? Shoutouts to Midnight, who has always provided the voice for the SAX in my videos, and she's in the chat. While I'm at it, shoutouts to Gabe for voicing Kraid and Craig in the other video, and Pawn for voicing Darn Samosa, and Taco for voicing himself.
Yippee!
If there's a one character you want to voice, Taco, which one is it?
Honestly, I don't know. Whatever you
I
think,
do.
what voice I would fit.
Which one? Okay, then Gabe, which is the character you would?
No. I know which character Taco should voice.
Yeah, which is? Which one? Oh, I guess he just
The
voiced it.
fuck, what's the name? I forgot. I forgot the names. Wait.
I just noticed that there's no escape sequence countdown. I think Taco should voice Weevil. No, that's somebody already
okay.
called dibs on Weevil.
Taco should be a Seb.
A what now?
A Seb.
A Sev?
It's like the horn beetles that you see on Metroid Zero Vision.
Oh my god. I don't have a TV. You know, if Mercury Steam ever remakes Fusion, I wonder how the SAX would be like. Well, given how Mercury Steam's boss fights are, I can imagine it being like a 10-faced boss fight epic, giving them. The Proteus Ridley fight goes forever. It goes forever. Will the evacuation part in Prime form be at the start like Prime 1, the end like Prime 2, or the middle like Prime 3? Well, Prime 3 has has more than one escape sequence. Because if you did not know, when you're in Norian and you fight Meta Ridley, you're on a timer. If you stand there for too long, the Leviathan does crash on the planet and you get a game over. Just in case you didn't know. So there's that escape sequence there, and then there's the other one when you are doing the Theronian bomb on Brio. But then I believe there was a third one.
Yeah, Albert, look, you have the Metroid suit again.
Oh yeah, I just did not notice that. The SAX gave me the Metroid suit. How odd. Wow, I guess the plasma beam really does a difference in the firepower. Ah. Saxophone giving a Metroid suit? How ironic. It's the Palpatine going ironic, isn't it? Hey, we completed our first future randomizer. Yay!
The spaceship is purple.
It's always purple. Like, it being purple is what's, like, at default.
I thought it was orange.
Not the one in Fusion. The one in Fusion is not orange. For anybody who's interested, apparently Best Buy broke the street date on the Silex amiibo, so you can probably find them in some stores. For anybody who's might be curious in the chat, I just got that news from Metro Database. Shoutouts to them. Big fan. I wonder if Mercury Steam would add a new boss fight in the possible Fusion remake. Of course they would. Every Metro remake has added new bosses, so why wouldn't this one? Samosa became Doom Guy. I didn't see it, but it tells you where the things are. Where was this? Oh, I didn't see the plasma beam. Yeah, I didn't see the plasma beam. Crap. What do you think is Samus does in her free time? Well, of course, she hangs out with Elma. They go out, do little side adventures, have some tea, bird watching, gardening, they probably go to the movies, space movies. Definitely a drink. Remember that time the Omega Metroid took the same role of the Metroid Queen in that Fusion, Metroid Fusion ROM hack? Metroid X Fusion? I don't remember that the Omega Metroid laid more eggs. At least I don't remember that detail, but I believe you. Do you think Samus is a gamer? No. Most of her time she only has one hand, so I don't think that she would particularly be a gamer, maybe an idle game. I take Samus more of like a sports person than a video game person. What if Silex is Gandreda in disguise? I mean, it'd be funny. I would love it because I love Gandreda. I'd be disappointed because it's just Gandreda. But Gandreda's dead. Samus drinks space orange juice and milk. Gosh. That's a combination.
Hey, that's not the suit you were wearing.
No.
That's booty shorts.
Hey, we still got the under 2 hours ending with the booty shorts.
Nice.
%. I really want to do another one. This was very, very cool.
A new seed.
Yeah, this was very fun. I mean, you still have the Super Metroid seed, but Fusion.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know how the Super Metroid one seed looks like because I made a lot of random shit.
Let's try it out. Why not?
Alright. Do you remember how to make that work? Because I don't.
What? The seed?
Yeah, I don't know if you just put that in the game or you have to patch.
No, I just whatever file you send me that's from the randomizer is it's in itself the ISO. So, what you gave me is enough to put on a way to play it, and I can play it.
The Super Metroid one?
Yes.
ISO? That's a ROM. It should be a ROM.
It's a .sfc. Like I'll try. This is the same thing you've sent me before for the other seeds, anyways. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, let's take a quick look at it. Let's see how.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my Super Nintendo. And plug it in and stuff like that, you know? There we go.
You got it all plugged in?
Yeah, I got it all plugged in.
The completely legit Super Nintendo?
Of course. You're saying that I wouldn't do this through legit means? How dare you?
I'm saying it is through legit means.
Yeah, of course.
Now, before you press anything, let's show it to Chad.
What?
The measures.
The what now?
Is that not the measure screen?
The Metroid screen? What do you mean?
Yeah, isn't that the game that you're showing me right now?
Yes, I am just loading stuff on the OBS so that they
Exactly.
can see it. There will be a there will definitely be a Crocomire fight in Prime 4, right? Right? I would love it. Like, I think we would flip. Why play Super Metroid when you can play Fusion instead? The better game. I agree, Midnight. Yeah, I agree. Do you think Samus prefers a Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Yeah, I don't know that one, chat, dude. I don't like sodas myself, so. I wouldn't be able to tell you that one, chat. I don't drink sodas. When I drink sodas is...
Why is it Kirby?
It's midnight. What are you talking about, Kirby?
It's Poyo.
It's Midnight Prime. Poyo. How many average Metroid fans do you think would be needed to take on Samus? All of them. Dr. Pepper? Why Dr. Pepper when you can Dr. Bob? Oh my gosh, where am I? Where am I? What's going on? Why? I'm now a blue Kerbo.
You're in the abandoned
I'm
ship.
I'm in Torian. Oh no. No.
You're in Criteria.
Yeah, we're in Criteria, which is not off from the Samus would kill me in battle, and I thank her for it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we were. This is reversed. Is it?
Yeah, this is mirrored.
You mirrored the seed?
I mirrored the seed.
Oh, that is evil. Oh my gosh, where am I? What? Not only that you... Oh my gosh, it's even got the warp doors. You cheeky... You son of a bitch. You evil fuck. Well, there's the morph ball. You have to say chaos
You
and
get it?
chaos only. Wheel. Well, it wouldn't be
Oh yeah,
gay.
because Kirby doesn't have the
Yeah.
morphle. Wheelie.
It's just Kirby wheel.
Ah!
Muscle memory, goodbye. Yeah. Well, not muscle memory, I guess, environmental memory. Gosh, it's so silly that it's reversed. It's Mario Kart. What game are you
How were
playing
you
now?
able to do
Super
this?
Midnight, Midnight Troid. Clip? Yeah, I would clip it. That was too funny. My head already hurts. Why do the Space Pirates try to clone Samus? I don't think that would work. Raven, Chozo couldn't do it. Why would the Space Pirates be able to? Oh my god!
Oh my god, the ship!
Where's this one in Kirby's Air Riders?
What do you mean? What? That's what I'm writing right
Probably
now.
end up like the Mockshirts or something. Yeah, I mean, if Ravenbeak could not clone Samus, what makes you think that the Space Pirates could? Ravenbeak has been able to actually chokeslam Samus a couple of times in the game. Is the DLC. Oh shit, I need missiles. Well, I gotta restart my Super Metro Nintendo. This is so chaotic and funny, Gabe. Boyo!
We need Midnight to do the Poyo.
Sadly, she isn't here to do the Poyo.
Oh.
Kirby Muffle mode, Samus's ship. Kirby doesn't need the morph ball because he's the ball. Yeah, he gets wheel. The fact that it's like mirrored really does mess a lot with my like muscle memory more than I thought. That Mewtwo was right. Rip muscle memory. The only thing I don't like about it being Kerbo is that his sprite is way shorter than Samus's, but
Oh yeah, hitboxes are gonna be weird.
it's gonna be weird knowing where I'm gonna be able to take damage or not.
Alright, what's the morph ball gonna be?
It was the wheel. We already collected the morph ball.
Oh, we
Oh.
already got the morph ball?
Yeah, or do you mean the item that's on the morph ball space?
The item that's on the morph ball
Okay.
space.
My money is on missiles.
I'm gonna say wave beam.
I'm gonna say nothing.
It's missiles.
That's missiles.
I've done enough of these to know that usually
I love ball mode. It is quite literally Kirby's ball form.
Kirby just tugs in his
From
arms
the-
and legs.
From the Kirby golfing.
Yeah, what was it called? Kirby Dream Course?
Dream
Yep.
Course, yeah.
Well, he also just has a ooh. What is this?
Screw attack, invincibility candy.
Candy.
Oh wow, we got screw attack already. I can be a little bit of a problem now.
You can't go through there.
What do you mean I can't go through there? It's not a missile door?
Oh yeah, I randomized the colors for the doors.
So red. Okay, so that's interesting.
Purple.
It's blue. There's no
It's
regular
blue?
blue door shield. Huh.
I mean, also you can notice how the environment is also a different color.
Alright, so blue doors are not missiles. It might be super missiles or power bombs. What is the morph ball? What is the morph ball reference to Metro Prime Pinball?
Wait, is the Morphle a reference to Ball?
No, Samus has had the morph ball since the first game.
Yeah.
Since like the NES game. You can even look back at the original Super Smash Brothers. She's got the morph ball.
Alright, but I have
A
to
lizard,
head out. I have to go to work.
A lizard. A lizard.
go to work,
A
dude.
lizard. A lizard.
See you
Lizard.
later.
Bye, Taco.
Lizard.
Bye bye.
Midnight posted the lizard and I posted the meme and I have to reply. Yeah, the space pirates couldn't successfully attempt on cloning Samus after Ravenbeak failed to try it. Samus even fought the evil doppelgangers of herself like Dark Samus in the SAX. Yeah, like I feel like it's just I think at this point you can't just try and duplicate Samus in order to defeat Samus. You just have to find someone who can beat her by their own merits. SAX could not do it. Dark Samus could not do it. Ravenbeak tried to clone Samus, and that did not work a lot. I know. No, I was just following along with the joke. Sometimes it's hard to know when people are being sarcastic or not on the chat.
Yeah, you cannot see sarcasm in text. That's the word.
Yeah. And I'm usually I'm especially bad at reading it while I'm streaming because my mind is, multitasking, talking, playing game, talking, reading.
What? No, you are great at it. You will definitely see it a mile away.
Well, I'm glad you have such great faith on me, Gabe.
Case in point, Chad. Case in point.
Shit. What?
Yeah, you struggling is funny.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out where I can go, because the doors that normally I can open with missiles, I can no longer open with missiles, because they're blue now.
Abadibadai.
And then the one, teleporter I have just happens to take me to, the final boss area in which I cannot do anything. And thinking about lizards. Tomboys.
Well, you have the
Fucking
attack,
yo, fuck you, Brian. The scene is so messed up, yeah. Well, it's Gabe's Chaos mode. Featuring Midnight as Samus. Also, I'm seeing the OBS going into the red again. If the stream dies, it's not on your end, and it's on mine. And depending on how good or bad it is, assume that maybe alright. If it dies and I'm not back in 10 or 15 minutes, that alright, I call it a stream. You're thinking about Lizard Tomboyant? I'm always thinking about the lizard, though. That's cheating. Just think she's neat. I'm helping Croco through 14. Which, by the way, he's at Doma Castle in Stormblood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one time that we were trying to do I think it was a dungeon or an alliance race, or it wasn't the the Final Fantasy 12 alliance race.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, why don't we have it? How do we get it? And it's because you and I missed the fucking Doma Castle fucking side.
Yeah, the secret
Dungeon.
Doma Castle dungeon, right. We were stuck in that for 2 days. Well, I'm trying to figure out where I can go in Gabe's fucko zone. Stream buffering
You can
again?
go down left.
I don't know. No, I can't go down left. Because I believe it's the same door as the blue one that I encountered earlier, and I could not open it with missiles. Mouthful mode is what you're thinking about, chat. Oh my gosh, the great Kiskadee's back at my window. Would you like to say hello to the chat, Bert? Mewtwo's here. He would appreciate hearing birds from other areas.
Oh, it has a... The ROM has, like, easy space jump, something like that?
Ah. Might be the timing on the space jump. Bert, for this question outside of gameplay mechanics, what's the little reason in Metroid for designing doors that can be opened by shooting at them? Alright. My guess in terms of lore is just like security levels or sorts. That the door is very resistant to other things, so that I don't know. I'm trying to think of something bird magic, but like, you know, it's the same reasons for whatever. What's your thought of why you need to shoot the door to open it? The only thing I can think of is like security measures, and only personnel with this particular weapon could open the doors, but that makes no sense. The wild doves that we feed still come daily, sometimes twice a day. Aw, that's cute.
Well,
I'm very... It's very cursed.
so this is my theory on why you need to shut doors.
Uh-huh.
So, because this used to be Choso settlements, right?
Yeah, this at least this used to be a Choso settlement, correct?
And if not, there's other like labs and shit and like
Correct.
scientists, right?
Yes.
Well, here's my idea. So, what if that was just a security measure that activated when the personnel left? So the
Ah.
monsters and the aliens wouldn't go through, and they only had different levels of security doors because you don't need to have a level 3 door on an area with like monsters can't even do damage to level 1.
True. So in that way, like the Choso personnel who have these stronger, more sophisticated weapons can use a specific energy or damage signature to force the door to open. By being
Well, more like it was a security measure just in case the personnel on the other side of the door were gone and nothing from the other side would go through.
okay, but the question was more, why do you have to shoot at the door to reopen it?
Well, because that's a reason. Because your power is enough to break it, but not
Yeah.
the alien.
I like that idea, to be honest. I'm so stuck.
So it's no more of a it's not so the way I see it's like it's not just a matter of like how do we get in, but more of a we don't want anything to go out.
Yeah.
That
Me
was
too.
the thought. The fact that Samus through the breakdown, it's a whole.
Mewtwo says that they trust that the doves trust him so much they can stay with the open window when feeding them at arm's length. That's crazy. But I like that idea I gave. It makes sense to me. Like, security personnel who would be able to deal with those things would definitely have the weapons to open the door, and it would only open because you have the means of which to defend yourself with whatever's on the other side that cannot open the door.
Can you do multiple jumps?
No. I only have missiles, morph ball, and screw attack, and no 2 doors that normally open with missiles towards items that don't open with missiles now. And I don't have bombs,
And
or
I
speed
go to the
booster,
website that I
or
used
power
this.
bombs. I have the screw attack. Feel like the doors in. I thought of it as a regenerating energy wall, and Samus needs different weapons to break it open. That also works. Feel like the doors in Metro could be open like a normal door, but are probably locked most of the time to outsiders. I mean, but even with Gabe's theory, like this is a Choso facility, they got like taken over and stuff like that. But just having all the doors locked and requiring that much energy, not only do you ensure that the dangerous wildlife doesn't get into the rooms that they're not supposed to, but also keep any intruders out.
Right. You got the Morphle.
I got Morphle, Screw Attack, and 1 missile.
So Do you want me to tell you like the what the Solver says that you should do next?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so the crew, you got the screw attack. Next, you can get a missile.
I got it.
Okay. Blue Brinstar elevator bottom landing site.
Okay.
And then there's an energy tank on Criteria Terminator.
Yeah, I don't think I can go there. Because the door is blue, and blue doors don't open to missiles.
Apparently, according to this, you can.
Geets beat that champion island thing from Death Battle, apparently? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Geets? Champion Island? Death Battle? I have no idea. Please
So
elaborate,
after
chat.
you name the location of the morph ball
Already have it.
that gives you the missile, and then you is the blue Brinstar elevator bottom on the landing site.
Blue Brinstar elevator bottom landing site. Isn't that? Are you sure that's not what the missile's at? Because I collected that. I assume the landing site was where the elevator is because you'll land there in the original Metroid on the NES. And then I used the morph ball to collect the missiles. And then I
Yeah, it's
collected the
in-
screw attack, which was nearby, and I could use the missiles to unlock it, but then I'm trapped.
No, it's saying that from there you go to the landing site, and then you're in the landing site, right?
Well, this is the landing site, but this is in
There's
Criteria,
the
not Brinstar.
location name Energy Tank Terminator. Do you know what a Terminator is?
No. I don't know this room's
It
had
looks
names.
like a slope, a diagonal slope.
Yeah, well, I can't go there because I don't have morph ball bombs. Like, that slope area, it's through this door. And the only way you can get through
Oh.
this door is morph ball. Morph balls are normally acquired by going down that hall and fighting the Torizo boss, but the Torizo boss door is locked by the same blue lock door that's in the Criteria that hides another missile expansion, which I cannot access with the weaponry I have. And there's another item over here towards the right, but I need morph ball bombs to open it as well.
Well, according to this, that's the path. There's no techniques.
Well, I'll mess around a little bit. Don't have much time to stream in general, anyways, today. So, giving that that I've like we're closing towards the end of this, what normally is a stream. There are also interfaces for technology, specifically the hole slots where Samus can stick her arm cannon into them and doing stuff like downloading map data and intel and more. Yeah, I mean, it's just like that type of video game logic that I think you're not really supposed to pay too much attention to that makes Metroid more of a fantasy sci-fi adventure. And it's kind of the magic that I like. Because it's the same like in Metroid Prime 3 that Samus can put her own handprint and that works for the Space Pirate interface stuff. There's an item down here, but I don't have morph ball bombs.
Champion Island thing from Death Battle. Oh, okay, I remember seeing about that.
What is that?
So you know Death Battle, right?
Like, as in the show from like Screw Attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember
So
that.
they decided to do this something called like a Mugen Island. It was like the Hunger Games where just put a lot of characters on the island, see who wins.
Okay.
And they surprisingly had Kamen Rider Gits on it. One.
But it's the only, but he's the only Kamen Rider.
I don't remember. Like I can check.
Yeah, this seat is cursed. I don't know.
There we go. So we had. Yeah, it was the only Kamen Rider.
Oh, okay. I
We
guess I
had-
guess that I thought that like it was all the riders in an island sort of death battle, and then Geeks
Nah.
had somehow won.
It was Meta Knight, Flowey, Samus Aran, Hatsune Miku, Henry Stigma, Ash
All right, wait.
Williams,
Samus was there. Okay, I don't buy it.
yeah, John Constantine, Thief,
I don't buy Samus not being able to beat a Kamen Rider.
Geet, Springtrap, Spider-Man, Slenderman,
What is these random
Sakuya.
assortment of characters?
Freerin, Pac-Man, and Shantae.
All right, I remember at least like when like the show started that there was like these two characters have a few things in common, and that's why we're putting them together for a fight and whatever, and that's what makes it fun. But
Well, what makes it worse is that Samus was out at the second week
wow, that yeah,
out of 8.
I don't buy this.
What I
buy
hate
this.
now that I just found out that apparently they're putting Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Muto.
I mean,
Why?
I'm very happy that Ben and Chad, if they're still behind Death Battle,
Yeah,
have
they're
managed-
still behind.
have managed to make such a business out of it.
Yep.
It's very commendable and very inspiring if you think about it. But I think the show lost its way a while back with the pairings and the statistics and the stuff.
You know what? This one I like. Dante versus Clive.
That makes a little bit more. That makes way more sense. As in, what do you call it? Uncommon pairing for a battle, giving how much in similarity they both have towards abilities, scales, and lore. Giving the
Yep.
whole Clive being mythos, which is might make him just the Final Fantasy 16 equivalent of the Son of Sparta, you know. Yeah, I don't
Hulk
know
versus Godzilla. Yeah, sure.
which
So-
one versus Godzilla.
Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see that
I
one.
don't believe that in an island with those characters that Samus Aran did not outstay a character like Slender Man or Fearin. When her whole thing is being able to know how to survive in the worst conditions possible.
Yep. She's a survivor.
Her whole mission, the whole thing of a Choso soldier like Samus is that you need to send one naked into a planet and they'll conquer it somehow. You know? But I digress.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus
it's-
fucking Blade.
well, at least that one has a little bit more in common, but it's at the same time, it's like Blade, Marvel fighter character with all these things. Buffy. Might as well put like Dr. Stephen Strange versus Doctor Who. Yeah, I don't know where I have to go, man. I can't go. Oh,
Or
never mind. I get to screw attack
or
these
Doctor
things.
Stephen Strange versus
I'm an idiot.
the
Nothing's new.
the Stephen Strange versus the Doctor of Grey's Anatomy.
What?
Yeah, Doctor Strange versus Grey's Anatomy. There you go.
That's an actual death battle.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm just making it up.
Oh, okay.
So you can screw tag the doors that you can break with.
I can screw attack the morph ball bombs in this game as well. I forgot about that.
So yeah, see, the solver was not wrong.
No, I wasn't doubting the soul rule. It was more like I don't know how, and then I had to screw attack jump. Oh, where am I? Oh gosh, swart me somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna be in Brinstar. Nope, you're all the way in Norfair. Eat shit, kiddo. I mean, the seat was made by
What you gonna
game.
do now, sir?
Oh,
What
it's
you gonna do
reversed. It's
now?
reversed. The Super Metroid Randomizer has a feature where you can make doors warp zones. So they'll warp you to somewhere else on the map that you're not supposed to go normally. Hey, space jump.
Wings.
Wing.
Oh, they didn't actually
And
give
bombs.
Kirby.
No, I mean, he just jumps a lot now. Infinitely.
So what is it?
Missile.
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 It's a lizard meme, but missile. Missile. I gotta make that a bit for like a seed one day. Morph ball bombs.
Yay.
Yay. Terms of
Missile.
item, not too cursed so far.
Want me to make it more curse?
Yes.
Because I can turn Samus into a chair. Into an office chair.
I think the Kirby one is funnier. Just because of the fact that it's Kirby. And Kirby meets Samus canonically in Kirby Dream Land 3.
That is true. And Samus was sleeping in Mario RPG.
Yeah, that's also true. Alright, so I got
You got the
Morph Ball bombs.
bomb and the space jump.
In the space jump, yeah. So I'm just trying to see what rooms are available. I might try the blue doors with the bombs. But now that I can space jump, I can even like go up there. Type of stuff. Missile. 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 That lizard meme is definitely me with my character in 14.
So where the fuck are you right now?
This is literally the other side of the elevator that took me to Norfair. This is usually the path that leads me to Kraid. So there's a teleporter that leads you into the other teleporter. So there's a teleporter with my teleporter. I wonder if anyone has made a Metroid custom machine in Air Riders. I mean, if I had Air Riders, that probably would be amongst the
Probably.
first things I do. But I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. I would consider getting one, but at this current juncture, I feel more inclined to get a PlayStation 5, giving the $50 difference between one and the other. And like I love Kirby Air Riders, but it's just one game. Maybe if the Switch 2 had more games.
So far it has
Two.
only 3 games.
Two.
No, Mario Kart, Donkey
Oh,
Kong
yeah.
Bonanza, Kirby.
Kirby. Forget about Mario Kart. I've seen a lot of discourse online over it. Kerbo, in my Metro
Mario Kart?
game, it's more likely than you think. It's midnight, Pawn. Therefore, Pawn is also here because they share the brain cell. I mean, she's in chat now. Oh, fuck. Kirby died!
Holy shit!
He explodes.
Kirby bursts into flames!
Feel like lizard meme is going to be the only thing that'll be remembered out of what movie is related to. Yeah, because it's a actual silly meme, and my brain always goes lizard, 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 lizard,
Kirby didn't
Lizard.
die.
lizard,
He's just a puppet
Lizard.
in the white void.
lizard, lizard. Funny how they both show up at the same time because they have the same brain cell. No, Kirby died again. Kerbo was overexposed on Phazon. What happens to Midnight when Pawn takes over the brain cell and all the phasm floods in? Goth girl Leezer. Gosh. I just think she's neat. Let her be. So says the lore, it's a fact though. You guys clearly haven't talked enough to Pawn and Midnight to see the same brain cell being shared. You can see it like hop around between one and the other on like live. The Kirby's blue, to be fair, so it is still the same brain cell. It's like a phase-on Kirby. That's a thought.
I want to see how Kirby's gonna look. I'm guessing Kirby's gonna switch colors when you get the other suits.
Yeah, probably, most likely. Yeah, I'm just trying not to bully people that don't have laser tomboys. Yeah, I don't have one. I just have a lizard. Golf lizard tomboy hats. It's even funnier. I've noticed that the sign of Samus's gunship changes a lot through most Metro games. There was this time in Zero Mission, after Samus defeats Mother Brain, then the Space Pirates shoot her ship down. Yeah, she's got 4 gunships so far. The one from Zero Mission that gets taken down. There's one from Super Metroid, which is the same one from Metroid Prime 2. Then there's the Federation gunship from Fusion and Dread, and then there's a like more military combat gunship from Prime 3 and 4, and then the Prime 1 gunship, which also shows up in Prime Hunters and Pinball, I guess. For the record, I don't bully you. I just converse, stating the facts, my dear Albert. Yeah, well, your facts are wrong. That's all I'm saying. She's just neat. You need the bits. Please help keep a lizard monetization program. Your generous contribution helps my silly 14 addiction, and I really appreciate it. Well, it helps more than my 14 addiction. It has helped a lot in general, and for that I'm very grateful. Guess instead of pollo, Kirby says poño? No, because that's the name of the animal. And not the Kerbo language. Of Kerbo-ness. Oh, Ice Beam and Power Bombs.
Cool, that's good.
Yeah, except we gotta do this whole thing again to get the Ice Beam. But sweet.
Did you just go up with the space jump and the...
No, because the invisible, the fake blocks are rebuilt the moment I fall through them. There is a way, but I don't. It's hard to do if I can see Samus's full hitbox. But I can just go through that. It's not really an issue. Oh my gosh, Rufus Nape Rents are singing in the back. And now blue-gray Tenagers. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum-bam-bam. So Gabe's idea was to make Samus a combination of Kirby and Pun.
I know, I randomized everything. I don't know, I didn't know what sprite it was gonna be.
Okay. The lizards. Thank you, Mewtwo, for the bit. I appreciate it. I just think the lizard's very cute and neat. I'm a simple man.
You almost died.
Almost. Now I died. Koboyo dies!
I find it funny that Kirby just bursts into flames and dies.
Well, to be fair, Samus kind of explodes. Or at least...
Yeah, but this is a toddler that is burning on
Wow.
fire.
Well, blame Massive Hero Soccer Guy. Perhaps the ship is Kirby. Perhaps the Kirby ship is Kirby, and the blue Kirby is a piece of the ship working as a scout. That's a thought. Oh my gosh, lizards. 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 Here you go. More lizard. A lizard. A lizard. A lizard. Lizard. Sweet. Ice.
Now you have ice.
Reptiles.
Ice Kirby.
Reptiles. Ice Kirptron. What can I do? Oh, thanks for the yay. Golf Lizard Tomboyan. And she's just neat, chat. Let her be, please. I don't know why. Why chat have to bully Lizard? What did Lizard do? Where does Samus now currently live in the galaxy? In her home. I don't know. I mean, the Metroid manga, which sort of takes place, it starts with sort of Samus in a mission post-Metroid Fusion. And I say post-Metroid Fusion because she's got the same look from Fusion in that particular sequence in the manga. And she's just, like, landed on a space station of sorts and taking a big nap in a room when she, like, dreams about what happened in the past. So I always thinking it that she probably just hops from one place to another. Nomad lifestyle of sorts. Sure, probably stays in a couple of stations here and there, but... Seems things will start getting a little bit more chilly from now on. Well, yeah, we got the grapple beam as well. Or whip. Oh, this is look on Kirby? Oh, it's just a...
Ooh.
It's just a regular grapple beam. Oh my gosh. Really? On the other side of the galaxy? Ah! Thanks for the bits, Mewtwo. Right, now that I have grapple beam and ice beam, I'm going to try that door for the Chorizo. To see if I can go fight Chorizo. Chorizo. Alright, so Ice Missile does open the blue doors. Sweet. Ice Beam. Two more items we can try and get now. It's all starting to click, chat. ESP, well, X-ray scope. Kind of not useful at the moment, or at all in general. Chat, do you think that Beyond will have like a Sirazuke section?
Maybe.
Yeah, I know, but it's more like, would you like to see that, or you think that like ruins immersion and stuff? I'm assuming that the ending will definitely have at least a full-on Zero-Suit Samus scene. Unlike Dread. The better question is, will we see Zero-Suit Silex? Oh gosh. Could you imagine, though?
Can I imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine dragons.
You get one more.
Thank you.
You get one more.
Thank you. Zero Suit section, it turns into Doom. Why Doom, though? I was thinking more Metal Gear or Resident Evil. I was thinking more something along the lines of like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, where you're collecting the power-ups in the spooky place to just strengthen Samus again, rather than you know. I just think those games have way more Metro DNA than Doom. I'm sort of disappointed, Rain. I thought that giving all of our spooky talks that you would have first gone with a spooky game like Parasite Eve or Dino Crisis or Resident Evil. But no, you went straight for Doom. I'm doing a bit, of course. And what's Imagine Dragons? Well, it's an imagination that makes me picture dragons. Another missile. Whoops. But now that I have bombs that are very power, should be able to break a few doors and hopefully not die. Keyword hopefully. Zero Suit Silex is just Silex in boxer or briefs and just his helmet. That'd be more like underwear Silex, I guess. Undersuit Silex. Spring Ball! Well, I guess I can jump in as a Kerbo Ball now. Oh, shit!
Are you gonna die?
Yes. Duh! Alright, so definitely not through that shit. You disappointed or more disappointed after those 6-7s of yours? Well, you are always disappointed in me, that's the main difference. I wonder what happened to Bionchi from the manga. Probably dead by this point. Well, I get to go down over there. Is it still Merit? Yeah, it's Merit. Yeah, I died, but I only got 2 missile expansions, so nothing Spring Ball, though. I'll go back and get Spring Ball, because Spring Ball could be very useful. I'll probably collect Spring Ball and then have to call it a stream, but I can continue this seed on the next stream on Tuesday. You said if Prime 4 had a Zero Suit sections, and Prime 4 is a third-person game. Yeah, and so is Resident Evil 4. And so is the Resident Evil remakes. So is Dead Space. So is Silent Hill. You know? So is Crow Country, so is Signalis. So is Parasite Eve. But Prime 4 is first-person, third-person hybrid, kind of. Samus has lived a very hard life with so many tragic hardships. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason that makes her more resilient. Yeah, I know that Z has a Zero Suit, don't worry about. I wonder how the Luminov are doing. Probably pretty good. Given the fact that they had, it was literally golden age of peace and prosperity among their people up until the Ink showed up. A difference from, like, say, the Reptilicus, who just decided to screw themselves over petty disagreements. I am a ball outro now. It's gonna be very funny seeing Kerbo with a speed booster once we get that. Spring ball. Now I turn around. The thing with the Ridley clones, chat member, I wouldn't really equate the SAX, the Neo Ridley, to be much of a Ridley clone, because the other one in Other M is, yeah, a Ridley clone. This one, the one in Fusion, is more of a doppelganger, if you think about it. Because it's not Ridley. It's an X-Parasite pretending to be Ridley. Just food for thought. Now you mentioned Dino Crasses and Zero Zoot Samus. I did work on a few scenario sequences. It's kind of difficult since I have zero background in game development. Well, it's never too late. You can always learn stuff online by yourself. It's kind of what I'm doing. Just for fun. I should get back into that, to be honest. I had this tech demo that worked. I know I showed it on stream, but I was developing like an inventory system and a health system for game overs, and it's kind of broken at the moment, and I haven't really sat down and looked at my code to see where the bug might be at, or the error. A doppelganger of a clone. Yeah, no less. It's a doppelganger of a clone, so it's like even farther removed from the original Ridley. Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to call it a stream. I need to go do some things in a few, but I really appreciate everybody from tuning in. Just a reminder, I'll continue this on Tuesday probably, and then the next Wednesday when Prime will be here streaming the launch of Metroid Prime 4. Is crazy to say. So I hope to see you guys there. For the actual midnight release, I'll probably stream for an hour or so, and then gotta go bed because I got my very serious bedtime that I can't break. So with that, I really appreciate everybody joining and tuning in. I hope it was fun. The Fusion Randomizer was way more interesting and fun than I had originally giving it credit for, or kind of like brushed off when it was brought to my attention earlier, because I believed it worked differently, but I think it might be one of my favorite ones just because of how it works. Bye, Bertman. Well, thanks for the bid, and the bye, Mewtwo. I'll be here, and good night or night, depending on your time zone. Same to you, Crust Dusty. I hope you have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Samus in a third-person survival horror like Dead Space. I picture her with a gauntlet and boots she had in the Fusion ending. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. So like a Metroid spin-off, if it's like a survival horror game along the lines of Resident Evil, Signalis, or Dead Space. The last two, which are just Resident Evil but in space. So I think those would be great for a Metroid horror game, and Samus has to slowly build her Varia suit back to full power and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to be here Tuesday around the same time as today to stream more of this randomizer, and then we'll also have the stream later in that week for Prime 4, and then from there on out, we'll still be back on Friday for more Prime 4 action and stuff like that. So I hope to see you guys there. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.